This is the Nap Time Podcast.
The Nap Time Podcast.
All
Where
right,
we
good
get
night.
Yeepy and weepy. Hell yeah, brother.
Get in here.
I get horny when I sleep.
Whoa!
I think that's normal.
What? What?
Whoa!
This
What
was
the heck?
What the heck?
Yeah, he's
What the
fast
fuck?
as guys.
Okay. Should we take a little break? I'll just talk.
Okay.
So, back with Jesus and Hector.
What's up?
What's up, man?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other
I
guys
woke
were
up
busy.
30 minutes ago.
Yep, we got some burritos in us, so we're doing good.
Aw. I tore my shoulder trying to save a little child from a burning bridge. So I had to get the bridge. What did I say?
Bridge.
Bridge from a burning building, and actually it was a car. Yeah, it was a car.
It
And
was a burning car that fell off of a collapsing bridge that
Bridge.
and that car fell into a warehouse. So you had to save the child from all of that
yeah,
Spider-Man stuff.
you know, like when your mother's adrenaline kicks in and they like can lift like thousands of pounds.
Yeah.
I'm daddy. I did it with one arm. I was like,
Hell yeah.
"You alright, kid? You alright? You
With
alright,
that
yo?
Brooklyn accent.
Hey, you alright?
You alright, man?
You alright, man? Hey,
Like in
Yeah,
Brooklyn.
I'm like-
he's like, you alright?
you alright?
You get banging that cheese?
Yeah, we get a bacon, egg, cheese.
Bacon, egg, cheese.
Hey, it's from 45th and 7th
In the
Street.
Bronx.
On the
The
fucking...
Bronx.
In the Bronx. Why you had to give me a coffee, please? I don't got all day. Come on.
Come on, Mike.
Come on.
I'm walking.
Hey, I'm fucking walking here. Hey, I'm holding the fucking car. I'm holding the car, guys. Come on. Go give me a bacon, egg, and cheese. I can't be waiting here all day.
Hell yeah. That's
Yeah. Low-key, I want to go to New York.
He's
It's all
dumb.
good. It's all right.
You been there?
I don't want to
Yeah,
see a
it-
rat the
it
size
was,
of a corn dog.
No, it's-
Ew.
okay, I guess I'll tell a bit of my New York story. So, the reason I went there to begin with was because I think in middle school, there, you know how they have those school trips.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all remember the art teacher, Mr. Valiano,
No.
at New Tech? You don't remember him, the art
I
teacher?
never took art.
Okay, but you surely seen him in passing, like that big dude.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's
Be
cool.
more specific.
he was fat. He was next to Thurber's class.
He's a Mexican. He's gay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Anyway,
very cool. Cool.
yeah, he's a really good guy. What was it? He was my art teacher in middle school, and he was like, "Yeah, guys, we're doing this DC/New York trip." So I was like, "Shit, I want to go."
Mhm.
So we ended up going, and I think we stopped at DC first, which is like not that memorable because I hate the feds, so I blocked out a lot of information. But it was all right. But what I remember most is New York. So we landed in DC, like,
Papa.
and we took a plane to DC.
Yeah, you got a little fucking R right there.
Yeah.
They went backwards, whatever.
Yeah, we did
Upside down.
we did the Cobra maneuver.
With the sound effects and everything.
Exactly. We did a bunch of cool shit. But anyway, we landed in DC and we took a bus to.
This is our first black guest.
Goddamn. Anyway,
Can we
ended
take
up-
this off?
we took a
That was a
bus to New York, and actually our first stop was in Jersey.
Oh god.
That's-
Jersey?
Yeah, I know it's as shit as you imagine. But at the
Smelled like
very
ass,
least,
didn't it?
yeah, it smelled like dick cock, bro. But at the very least, that's what the very first time I tried New York pizza, and it was fucking delicious.
It was good.
It was
Okay.
very delicious.
It lived up to the hype.
Yeah, I lived
Lived
up
up
to
to
the
the
hype.
hype.
Pizza.
I lived up to the hype.
Pizza,
But then we ended up in New York, and our fucking bus driver, who was I don't know, I guess he thought he was the funniest person in the world because he played that one. I think, is it by Rihanna? Welcome to New York.
That's
That's Alicia
Jay-Z.
Keys.
Oh yeah, I knew it was a black
Wait, which
art.
one? The one by Jay-Z? Or
Yeah,
Alicia Keys
like
and Jay-Z.
concrete jungle where
Oh,
dreams
God.
are made of.
Rihanna? Oh my god. Get the fuck out of your house. Get out of your fucking house, dog.
Get out of your own house.
Yeah. You're kicked
My
off.
bad. I'm not that cultured. But yeah, he played that song, and I was like, man, this dude must think he's the funniest fucking dude in the world because I get it. What was he gonna do next when we go to California? California
yeah.
girls. Oh, I thought it was a
What
different
was
song.
that? California Love.
Yeah, I was thinking.
California
Oh,
dreaming.
what did you say?
I said California girls. Katy Perry.
Oh, I was thinking, we all singing different California songs. Dang, there is a lot of songs about states like
Yeah.
Californication,
Man,
California
I'm from
love.
Texas. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
my
even know
ex
it.
is from Texas. I forgot the song.
That's a different song. And I know what you're talking about.
I saw like the Cowboys play it and like
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, we should get like a rapper on here one day. Like
rapper?
Mexican OT.
Oh, can we get a SPM?
He's still in jail, so.
Yeah,
SPM?
yeah, he's getting announced. Yeah, it's South Park Mexican.
Uh-huh.
You never heard of him? What?
You never listen to SPM?
Was he like Texas? Texan?
Texas released him.
Yeah, dude, he's badass. Like, he has so many badass songs like Jackers in My Home.
Wiggy Wiggy.
Wiggy, wiggy,
Wiggy,
wiggy,
wiggy,
wiggy,
wiggy.
wiggy.
We're gonna put you on SPM.
I know like California music, like California rappers.
Yeah.
Texan. I'm not,
He was a cool dude. But,
you guys know him?
I wish.
Oh,
He's in
wait,
jail
he was
though.
for murder, right?
No, something
For
else.
murder?
Something else.
Hey,
Gonna fucking-
what was he in jail for?
Who?
SPM.
We'll talk about that later. Anyways, continue
Okay.
your Brooklyn whatever
It's
story.
My Brooklyn story. So I forgot like what happened the first day, but I think they let us explore like parts of the city, right? Obviously, we couldn't go like fucking all the way around, but we could explore parts.
yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, it was really weird, cause like, first off, you think you're surrounded by all these concrete pillars, you think there'd be no wind, but no, there's a lot of fucking wind.
Dang.
Right? I think it's cause those pillars, the buildings would funnel.
Spit it.
Yeah, he just had a stroke.
Yeah, I think all those buildings would funnel winds to
Yeah.
parts of the city. So like you turn a corner, I was like, it was so it caught me off guard. I'm not
That
gonna
concrete jungle.
lie. Like,
Concrete jungle
things
dog.
are made of, and
Jungle dude.
But
jungle.
it
You
was
see
really-
Tarzan swinging. Wait, Spider-Man would be Tarzan.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking in Tim's and some fucking Timberlands or something with the bacon, egg, and cheese in hand.
Backwards baseball cap. Yankees.
Fuck, dude. With the chain on. I didn't know it was just fucking.
The CEO
Jungle
of New
Tarzan.
York is Spider-Man.
Spider-Man with Tim's.
For Miles Morales.
But I do remember a few like notable things. First off, I tried an actual. This is where I tried like real New York pizza, and it wasn't some like fucking restaurant made for tourists. It was dead ass some like corner like deli shit, right? And we walk in, and it's ran by like. That's how you know it's real. First off, the tablecloth is that stupid picnic pattern, like the white and the white and red.
The stereotypical
And
pizza place.
yeah, and then on the wall it was pictures of celebrities from the '60s, and it's like, yep, this place is real.
50% like mobsters.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the reason why building's still up.
And then obviously the guy running it was like some fucking Italian New Yorker. He was like, I got 2 pie pepperoni and shit like that, like yelling, and like there's no order, but everyone knew what he was talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So I was like, I'll just get 2 slices. He's like, okay. 2 pepperoni. I said, oh, dog, I'm right here. You don't gotta yell.
I just ordered.
And then those pizza slices, they were about slightly thicker than this.
Slightly thicker.
Yes, like maybe
Like a little thin crust.
yeah, really thin.
Nice.
But they were also like this big,
Mm.
of one
Yeah.
slice.
New York
And then
size.
when you ate it, it was so.
I was like, what? Oh my, he's eating the paper.
Is he eating dick like that?
He bites the dick.
No, but it was really delicious. Like I don't know how to describe it. Everything was
Let me
perfect.
guess, it tastes like pizza.
Yeah, it tastes like pizza.
ASMR.
Dad, Liquid Dad, you ain't want to sponsor me, man.
So we got LaCroix for a sponsor. We got
LaCroix. Got LaCroix in the building.
LaCroix.
Mm-hmm.
But those pizza, I don't know how to describe it. Like the cheese was perfectly melted, the sauce was saucy, the pepperonis were fucking
Sauce was
flavored.
saucy.
It was amazing.
It's
I
sauce.
just don't know how to describe it. There's like the only
Tastes like pizza.
it
Dude.
tastes like pizza. Like I said, the closest experience you can get to that here is Jersey Grill or Mi Piace.
Oh yeah.
Those are the closest experiences.
Piachi, I had a pizza from there, and I remember I got the fucking pizza. It was like the dough wasn't even cooked right,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like so much oil was just dripping off. I was like, oh,
Yeah, that's exactly
What?
how New York pizza is.
that's how it is.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's not like Pizza Hut greasy where it's overbearing and it's nasty grease, but it is like oily. But like when you eat it, you're like, man, this is delicious. I don't know how to describe it. It's like it's like tolerable, but it's not like disgusting. Because Pizza Hut, you know how Pizza Hut is? They're
Yeah.
like greasy, but
The
it's
reason
disgusting.
they're running out of business.
Yeah, it's like it's
Or
disgusting
vinegar, I
grease,
think.
but like I don't know. Like I'm pretty sure that it's the same fucking thing, but it's just like different for New York.
Yeah.
But
Damn.
the only other memorable things I had were we went to the Statue of Liberty.
Oh.
I always forget about that part. We went there. It was pretty cool. Took a ferry ride there. Fucking Spider-Man split the boat in half. But He went there, looked at the statue, was like, yeah, yep, that's
It's definitely something.
yeah, that's something.
Yeah,
Very
all
cool.
right. All right, cool.
And then after that, I remember specific things happening, but I don't remember like the chronological
Did you
order
go
of
to
events.
the 9/11 place?
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, you mentioned it. Yeah, we did.
That's beautiful.
Actually, matter of fact, watch this.
You have a piece of the building, don't you?
Yeah, I have a piece of the rubble. But look, watch this. So, bro, y'all got for like 3 minutes. I'll be right back. Let me get some.
I'm addicted to midget porn.
Fentanyl's the new.
Yeah, man.
Fentanyl's
Fentanyl's in,
in.
man. Let's go to Mexico, go get some fentanyl. You know, it's probably more. You probably see out here more.
Oh
than
yeah,
over there. I don't know.
probably. Like it's like such an epidemic out here. It's bad.
It's wild.
We should go to Mexico though, for real.
I want to go.
Go back to the homeland.
America.
Here's my proof.
Got the 9/11 custom made bag.
Yeah, this is a bag I got from the gift shop. So I'll show it to the camera. This is my evidence. As you can see, it's from the 9/11.
Where are the towers?
motherfucker didn't go to New York.
Towers.
Yeah, well, I'm
He
there.
blew up the towers.
Yeah, I blew up the towers. But yeah.
You gotta talk over here.
I blew up the towers.
I already said it.
But this is my 9/11 memorial bag I got from the gift shop, which sounds fucked up now that I say it out loud. You know, if you think about it.
Let's remember. Yeah.
Sort of.
Kinda. I mean, it's kind of a.
As long as you didn't bring back like one of the steel studs, you're good.
See, that's this bag's only purpose is to transport my Xbox around. But
Dang.
I mean, shit. Yeah, they gave me a bag, so.
That's
But,
cool.
Yeah, it's, when you get there though, like when you're a block away, like people tell you like, hey, be quiet. And when you get there, because the city is loud as shit, right?
Hear the plane.
Yeah, you can hear the plane. Like the city is loud as shit. Like there's wind, there's cars, and there's like people yelling. There's all types of noises going on, right?
Yeah.
But when you get closer, you notice it gets quieter. And then when you're like really right by that waterfall, like all you hear is like people talking in the water. And it's like what the fuck? It's like it becomes deafening. It's like what the hell?
Can't
And
believe
then-
this fell.
I know. And when you're there, it's so surreal because you're like, damn, you know what happened here? And you're like, shit.
Travesty.
I know. You're like, dude. Like, cause you see like the pit where like it stood, and you're like, you look up, and you're like, fuck.
Or Spider-Man.
Yeah, we were Spider-Man that day. But
Mhm.
what's fucked up is when you go to the museum, they have so many fucking like artifacts and like so many like just things from that like steel rods. I think one of the fucked up thing I saw, they had like a working plane. I don't know, a working plane engine. They had
What?
a plane engine. Like just it was mostly intact, and I was like, what the fuck? And then you go to like personal memorabilia, and it's like, yeah, here's a damaged. What was fucked up? It was a firefighter's helmet, but there's a big crack in it on the
Oh,
top.
something hit his head.
Yeah, like shit. And it's like, here's some paperwork. Here's a bloody heel, and it's like, what the fuck? And you're like, you see all this stuff. You're like, what in the world? Like I don't like. You have to go there to really see it.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Because it's just like it's unreal. I
I
like how it's so surreal and how
You're like
The
standing where
3,000
travesty.
like what 4,000 people died. You're like, god damn, this is brutal. But yeah, I remember that part from the trip, and I think the only thing I haven't mentioned yet was we went to a Broadway show, and I don't remember. I remember the story, but I don't remember what it was called. But basically, it was about this veteran, like from World War II, and he comes home and he's like, "Damn, I need to find like a job, right?" And so he finds his best friend's wife who died in the war, like his best friend died in the war, right?
Mhm.
And he's like, "Shit, we should start like a singing thing." Right, because I don't remember how they get to that point, but they all have talent, so they keep recruiting veterans to be in their band, right? Like play instruments and shit. And the main singers are the wife and the guy,
Did
right?
Thomas Jefferson star in it?
Yeah,
Was it predominantly white people?
of course. But well, I mean, in the play or like in New York general?
In the play.
Yeah, in the play. I mean, there might have been one black guy, but I honestly I don't remember.
I can envision this part.
Oh, but
It's a joke.
it's
It's a joke.
It's a
If you
joke.
get offended, fuck you. Jaden, if you're watching this, shut up.
Yeah, but basically the story was that these veterans, they come together and make a band, and they're like putting on good stories, and they finally get invited to go on like a big time show, but they ended up signing a shitty contract where basically they own like Like the people who made the contract own every song they make. It don't matter like what it is, right? And they basically get no money from it. So the guy and the wife are like, you know what, we gotta make one song that they would never want to sell. And it's like a really beautiful song about like the horrors of war and like how people, grieve. And it was a really beautiful song. But what's fucked up in the story is that the guy, he has a lot of grief or a lot of guilt. I mean, about like what he did in the war. And people are like, nah, man, like you had to do what you had to do. And he's like, no, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about killing the enemy and shit. I'm talking about what I did to my best friend. Like, what'd you do? He was like, well, and this is the part where he admits it to the guy's wife because she didn't know how he died, right? He's like, well, there was an encampment where they were at, and they were pinning us down, and the only way to get them was for me to throw a grenade. Well, I pulled the pin, and I panicked, and I let go, and his best friend died on the grenade, and he died. So he died by friendly fire. Because he was too much of a coward to throw the grenade.
Damn.
And that was like right before they were supposed to perform the song. Like the big song.
What the fuck?
Right before they were supposed
New
to.
York is on some crazy shit, man.
Yeah. I was like, damn, that's a beautiful fucking story. I wish I could find it. I really
I thought you
wish.
were going to say like Shrek the Musical for a second. I was like, oh wow, but that's deep as hell.
Yeah, it was. If I honestly find it, I want to show you guys because it was really good.
Let's go. We're going to go to Broadway.
Yeah.
But the last memorable thing I remember was when we were leaving the theater and getting on the bus. Like, I was already tired from the play, so I was like the first one on the bus, right? Everybody was all fucking pointing on the street, like, and I was like,
Spider-Man! I just Spider-Man!
Spider-Man got my bacon, egg, and
You
cheese.
get a bacon, egg, and cheese. Hey, let me get a pic. Hey, the Aki way. Come on. The Aki way. Come on, guys.
Yeah, but people were like putting on the street, and I was like, what the fuck are these clowns looking at? And I look over, and I see like 20 dudes in suits and shit just right, and I was like, are those the feds? And then in the middle of all of that, I want you to guess who I saw.
Donald J. Trump.
Related.
Jay-Z.
No, not okay. It's a political figure. The year was 2016, 2015.
Obama.
No,
Joe Biden?
no. I saw Hillary Clinton.
You met Hillary
I
Clinton.
didn't meet her. I saw her. I saw her from across the street. I was like,
Get back to the kitchen.
is that fucking Hillary
He's
Clinton?
like, where's Bill?
Hey, is Bill on the island right now?
Is Bill cheating on you again?
Hey, is Bill getting top again?
My kids?
Oh,
God.
It's not funny, but it's like, because he's like a pedophile.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why. Yeah.
So it's
We're
fucked
making
up.
fun of him.
Yeah.
We're making fun of him.
I'm not trying to,
We're not making fun of the kids.
but this guy was a pedophile.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
You got to see Hillary Clinton. That's
yeah,
amazing.
well, I saw her, and she was like,
You see pictures of her young?
yeah, she kind of hot.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie.
That's
Hillary
mash.
Clinton, you look at baddie.
Have you seen pictures of Biden young?
Yeah, he was
That's-
a little handsome fella.
I was like, damn, bro, if I wasn't gay.
He's a good looking dude. I saw this picture of him talking to the little girl, though, and he was like, whoa, look.
Oh, he's like touching her and stuff,
Yeah.
right? He's like,
Okay.
you're a good girl. Like, hey, Bill.
Hey.
Hey, calm down. Yeah, but I saw her from across the street, and I was like, oh, God, she looks like a fucking witch.
Oh, my God.
Like, they worked some TV magic on her, because I was like, God.
Have you seen that meme where she's going to like a middle class house and she looks scared? She's like, so they live like, where's the hot tub? Like, it's called. We have a normal tub.
Where are the workers?
Why is the entrance to the living room?
This is all y'all? My whole bedroom is the size of y'all's whole entire apartment.
Like, what do you need that much room to sleep?
Yeah.
God damn. But it was pretty weird, and I feel like there's something I'm missing.
Give me the cookie.
Oh yeah, I feel like there's something I'm failing to mention, but I don't remember what it is. But those
Did you get to meet the Ninja Turtles or any Marvel characters?
I met Daredevil.
Daredevil. He didn't see you. But you saw
Yeah.
him.
But he knew I was there though.
He heard you. He heard your heartbeat.
But okay,
Piece of the cookie.
I'm okay. Thank you.
I'll take one later. But yeah, that's what I remember. I remember. Okay, I remember. I did ride the subway. That was dirty as
Is
fuck.
the police, is the security chasing after you?
Yeah.
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 Like Subway Surfer.
But the subway was nasty. I like.
You seen videos of people like getting pushed in front of it or like jumping into it?
Yeah.
It is wild.
Oh yeah.
Gosh, imagine you're dead right away. Nah, I don't know about it. Yeah.
Might be bored.
Let's go figure it out, guys. 1,000 likes and we'll go test out the theory.
Fuck yeah, brother.
Yeah,
But
Fake a heart attack and reaction. My brain got saved from the train.
well, I think we did visit Central Park for like a little bit, but we only visited like one part.
I heard it's huge.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's like a whole corner of this, not corner. It's like a whole section of the city.
That's
But-
good. I have a park that was dedicated to the city.
Yeah, I mean it's like if this whole island, I mean if this whole table was New York, your laptop would be the size of Central Park.
That's impressive. That's why I call it the concrete jungle, because they only got one.
That's cool. That's the dumbest thing you've ever said.
Speaking of black people,
What?
R.I.P. What's his name? I forgot his name. My mind went blank.
We forgot his
I
name.
forgot his. But this is.
Apollo Creed, man.
Apollo
What's
Creed.
his real name?
I'm looking it up.
Fuck. I feel. He was in Happy Gilmore.
He was a Mandalorian.
He was in
Predator. He was
He
a
was-
football star.
Oh, Carl Weathers.
Oh yeah,
R.I.P. Carl Weathers.
Yeah.
you know.
He's Carl
Definitely a
Weathers.
good, definitely one of my childhood heroes.
A real one.
I love
Rocky.
watching him. Like whenever he came up in the movie, I was like, "Oh, that's him."
Oh, yeah.
There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.
He played for the Raiders. He
Yeah.
did everything. Football player,
I know.
acting.
He was doing New Game Plus at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Boy was. He just lived a long life. He so many things.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
I
It
know.
sucks he died, but he was like 76.
Yeah.
It's
he's
gonna be
old.
suck not. It's gonna suck not seeing him in Star Wars anymore.
Yeah.
He was amazing in there.
Never watched Star Wars, guys. I'm not a freaking loser.
Yeah, who watches that? Who watches that
What the
geek ass
heck?
nerd shit?
Oh, there's a
Okay,
Star
yeah.
Wars ship on the desk.
Oh my god. You know, there was a point where there was about 90% of the audience was male.
Yeah.
So I feel like a lot of you guys probably watch it. I'm not
Yeah.
sure. I don't know what my audience is, honestly. I'm trying to get all the Mexicans out of here. So what I mean by that is because a lot of I used to make a bunch of videos in Spanish as well.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm trying to make this one mostly like English speaking, and then I have another channel dedicated just to Spanish,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That'd be cool.
just to I don't know,
Diversify,
get our own audiences from
diversify your portfolio.
yeah. Because a heavy amount of them used to be from Argentina, and then another would be from Mexico. But now it's like 70% or like 60 something percent United States, and the rest is Mexican.
That's good.
Yes. Orale, dog.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to the homies out there.
Shout out, dog.
We're going to do episode in Mexico one of these days. Go back to
Mexican
our
style,
roots.
Dude, I remember one of the first. The first time I went to Ensenada. Ensenada is right there by San Diego on the border. You pass Tijuana, and then there's like you pass a couple of towns, and then you get to Ensenada. Ensenada is like this little, it's pretty decent. What was that moan?
Hey, what?
You moaned.
Oh.
Tijuana, he's like,
My bad. I don't even think I realized I did it.
You start catch him jerking off. I'm like, what?
the Tijuana.
Hey, what's that stain? What's that stain down there, you pervert?
What's that, you little pav?
Five.
But yeah, so I remember it was me and my dad, and he was looking for a house because it was my brother lived in Mexico. My little sister and my little brother, they lived in Michoacan. Michoacan at that time was getting like really dangerous,
Oh, yeah.
and my dad wanted to get him out of there somewhere like a little where there would be like a lot more white people, a lot of touristy kind of places, and somewhere near him. So he ended up in Ensenada, and me and him, we want to go scope out the scenery, check out the houses out there, and like we would stay in these hotels, and this hotel would be like right next to like this little plaza. You just walk down, and there's like a bunch of there's bars, there's food, there's like gift shops, there's everything right there. And we were just walking one time, and we walked by a strip club, and outside one of the ladies was like trying to talk to my dad, and my dad started walking up to her, and she was like, "Hey, papi. ¿Quieres bailar?" But so it was a man. It's a man, and my dad was like, "Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa."
Biggest turn off
Yeah.
of my life.
Let me drink 5 more beers, and I'll come back your way. You know? Yeah, I remember just like dying over there in the corner laughing because it's like, oh shit, what the fuck? And then, what? This is real? This is the first time I ever encountered that. Yeah,
In Mexico.
it was cool, man.
That's funny.
But Ensenada is beautiful. Mexico is beautiful, man. I remember
yeah.
going to like parts from where my dad was from. He's from Michoacan, and we'd go over there. We go look at pyramids. I remember we went to this thing where there was like this. I don't know if it was like, kind of like the thing in Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Like that
Christ.
statue. Yeah, there's one of them over there. Some we went to, like, you had to get there on a boat,
Yeah.
and you have to climb up all these steps just to get to the top.
Yeah.
And it was so badass and just
Not
such a
bad,
cool
dude.
experience. And then we went to like these pyramids where there's like volcanic rocks everywhere. It was pretty
You got
badass.
some obsidian?
Yeah, there was obsidian.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Could you take some?
my dad had a bunch already.
Oh.
Like at home.
That's
You
cool.
know,
He had a
just
little
like-
collection.
Yeah, he had like little connections of like he has like old alcohol or like
Or
a
bottles
bunch
or
of
something.
old money from different countries and states or countries.
Yeah, yeah.
And just a bunch of little collectible shit in there. It's cool.
That's
nice.
awesome.
Yeah, my dad's a little short Mexican guy. He's about 5'5",
Damn.
alcoholic.
That's a give me as a Mexican. You're
Yeah.
either born short or an alcoholic.
You want to know his name? Guess. Probably got it right if he thought Jose.
Yeah.
Yup, it's Jose.
That's my dad's name, my Theo's name,
That's my brother's name.
My name.
It's gonna
Yeah.
be my name.
Yeah, like I know 5 people, more than 5 people in the family that are named Jose.
Jose.
Yeah, fuck.
So everyone knows
I
a Jose.
Hell yeah.
For
I
sure.
think that's one flaw of our culture is we're very uncreative with names.
Yeah,
Jose, Juan, Angel.
Especially when it comes to pets, bro. Like,
fucking.
the name of the first item they see.
Chico. Or like they'll give you like nicknames that are like a bunch-
Firulais.
Yeah.
Firulais.
Exactly. Or like,
Very common.
or they'll like when they give us nicknames, that's like insulting. Like
Yeah.
you know my dad's nickname is Gordo.
Gordo.
Yeah, Gordo. How do you say it?
Gordo.
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 Yeah, like fatty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's his nickname. And at first I was like, okay, yeah, that's just a nickname. And when I was learning Spanish, I was like, that means fat. I was like, damn, that's fucked up. What the fuck?
Calling you out.
Yeah, that's my dad calls it. My mom and my dad call me that. And then even now, like, there's like family members that are like very skinny and they still have that same name.
Oh yeah.
It just doesn't change.
Oh yeah. Once you, like me growing up, they called me cowboy.
Cowboy.
Yeah, cowboy.
That's badass though.
Huh?
That's badass.
People are like,
nickname.
oh, we
Oh,
named it the
vaquero?
cowboy. Yeah.
Vaquero.
Yeah.
El
They're like-
vaquero, eh?
They're like, yeah, man. They're like, because my dad, when I was a kid, used to dress me up. I wear the hat, starch jeans,
Yeah.
everything, all set up.
beaner, kid.
Yeah.
Look like
Yeah.
watch it, kid.
People are like, you named it the Dallas Cowboys? I'm like, no.
No, because I was a fucking actual cowboy.
Yeah. Heck yeah, but it's definitely, I love our culture. Beautiful, you know. I haven't been in a long time, but from what I remember as a little boy, I love being there, you know.
Shout out
'Cause-
Latina women, man. Oh,
Hell yeah, we
Baddies.
love you.
Apparently,
on.
I went to Mexico when I was a little kid, but I don't remember. I haven't been there in like God knows how long.
Yeah, we gotta go though, for sure.
Yeah, they gotta go.
I had fun, man. This last time I went to Mexico, it was such a fun time. Like it was fucking.
yeah.
It was wild. I became an alcoholic in that time. Bro.
Yeah.
I dead ass like I was. I don't. You know me. I don't really drink a lot. And over there, I was like, fuck it.
Heck yeah.
I just went crazy. I had fun. We would go to like these. There'd be like wine tours and they have beers there and
Oh,
they're
yeah.
just. It was so cool, so nice. And
Hell yeah.
that same day that we did the wine tour, we mostly just drink beers. We don't really like wine too
Oh,
much.
yeah.
My dad, he was like, nah, I'm just getting beer. Really good beers though, really good.
Oh yeah, Mexican beer is the best.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, they make you feel something.
Yeah, bro, fucking right away, dog. I started feeling it, and especially
like,
me being a
"Damn."
little lightweight. Oh my god. So that same day, I rented out a Razor for me and my brother's, like, 'cause it was his birthday not too long. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna rent it out, and it rented out for an hour, and it was like, how much was it? I think it was like $200 American.
Damn.
So it was fucking expensive. But I was like, we really didn't do too much because, like, my little brother, he was 18, and my
Yeah.
sister, she's 18, and they didn't really want to, like, go out and party. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, let me do something fun, like,
Oh,
something
yeah.
crazy. Nothing crazy, but we just, like, riding around the town. We were having fun, and then, like, the last 20 minutes, like, we get into this accident,
Oh.
and the lady just fucking, right away, she just calls her friend who's a cop.
Mhm.
And I can see her just fucking pulling her right up, talking to the person, hangs up, and they get out the car, and it was her fault. So I was going straight, and she was turning, and there was two stops right here. So, I wonder how.
You showed the video.
Yeah, let's go back to what your friend was calling me. Her friend was calling her.
So the cop, she called up her cop friend, and there was a bunch of other cops that got there first, and then they were like, I showed them the video, and they're like, oh, bro, you're good. Like, it's her fault. You know, you didn't do nothing wrong. You're chilling. You just gotta wait for them to get the information for the insurance, and like, all right, cool. And then her cop friend gets there, and he's like, ooh, looks like you fucked up. And I was like, no. Like, I talked to all the other cops. They told me we were okay, and and he was like, no, like you fucked up. Like, no, we got it on video. He's like, no, like no. And he was like, looks like you're gonna have to pay a fine. I was like, what? How? Everybody kept saying that I didn't do shit, and then like the lady that hit me doesn't have to pay a fine. So it's just they try to extort you for everything, and then them being like residents from there.
Yeah, more.
They were like, getting leverage, and at first he told me I had to pay him 10,000 pesos.
Oh, so that's what, 2,000 bucks, right?
It's about like 6 or 7 hundred
Okay.
bucks. And I was like, I'm not gonna fucking pay 10,000 pesos.
Fuck that.
That was the last day. I was running out of money. I had like 200 bucks American that I brought on the trip with me. Like that was for gas.
Oh yeah.
And other little like expenses on the way. And I was like, no, like, and also in pesos I had like about 1,000 pesos. And I was like, no, like I'm not gonna pay all that. Like it's way too much. I didn't do anything. Like I'm chilling. Like why do I have to pay if I didn't do anything? And he's like, you're just finding these bullshit excuses. Like if you don't have to pay, we're gonna take you down to the station. I was like, what? They hit me? I don't understand. But I obviously didn't talk like that because
The officer,
they were like, oh, hey, let's go murder this guy. No, I'm just kidding. I ended up like having a fucking haggle with him, and my stepmom and my dad I called them like, hey, can you guys come over here? Because they were like a block away from us, and I called them up, was like, hey, can you come get the kids? Because I think I got to talk to the cops. And they were like, look, they're going to try to get money from you. So just try to talk to them, lower the price, because they just want money. That's all they want. You didn't do anything wrong, but they're just here to fuck you up. And the people that we got the razor from, they got there, and they were like, they were chilling. At first, they were kind of stressed out because they were telling me we were going through the thing like, oh, if you get in an accident, blah blah blah, and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna get in an accident. And then you get there, he's like, oh fuck. But luckily, we were going like fucking 10 miles an hour, and I hit the brakes as soon as I saw her, but she still had like the power.
The momentum.
It hit me, but it had the little the grill thing in the front, metal bar,
the ram bar,
yeah. So it didn't do anything to us, like to our vehicle, and I slowed down enough to absorb not much like force, yeah. So we were chilling. Anyway, it was fine, but it was just like it was so stupid, man. But the people that we rented it from, they were like, oh, thank God it wasn't too much damage. They had the insurance, they got good insurance, and they were like, they were chilling, talking to us, and they're like, look, bro, this happened like a couple of weeks ago. They're gonna try to get money from you. And everybody was telling me like to just be ready, like, cause he's gonna like try to play with your head, like to try to get you to pay more. And I was like, okay. And then they were like, tell him this, tell him that. I'm like, okay, this is way too much to remember, guys. Okay. And so I get to the police officer and I tell him, look, I have 2,000 pesos, and like I'm leaving tomorrow. I want to leave without any problems. And he was like, okay, fine. He's like, give me the money, but go away. Like, go away for a bit. Come back, because there was like a tax person that was supposed to write everything that we're supposed to hide the money from him. He's like, okay, come back. I'm gonna give you this paper. Give it back to me. I'm gonna give you your ID. And I'm like, he told me to whenever I was gonna talk to him to like, hey, you have my ID? He was like, oh yeah. So that's when I slipped the money to him, and then everything just like went away, and then the people from the company they felt bad, and they were like, let's give you another like tour. So the guy, I didn't want to drive anymore. I was like, I'm not gonna drive anymore.
I'm done,
guys. I'm done. So one of the guys, he drove us around. He took us like to these beautiful ass views that we didn't know about, and it was just so cool, so nice, and it was just a fucking.
That's crazy,
cool.
man.
It was fun.
So what happened like at the end? Like did the cop end up giving your ID back?
He gave me my ID, but he just like I already got it from somebody else, but he said that like ask for my ID, like from me to ask him for my ID so I could pay him the money.
You can swap it.
Yeah, he was just like kind of hid it under like a paper, and I just kind of put it in there, and
So you ended up giving him the money.
I had to. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what fucking sucked. So
Yeah.
you wanted 10,000, you ended up giving him 2.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, you should go on Pawn Stars.
Fuck, dude. It took a while to convince him because he was like, all right, 7, all right, 6, all right, 65. Like, what? Yeah. And I was like, look, I just got 2,000 pesos.
Yeah, it's like that's all I got, man.
I'm trying to leave, bro. Yeah.
I think it sucks because that's how a lot of Mexico is, you know. Like,
Corrupt.
like I get like for small things like, oh, you're speeding, but I let you get away with it for 100 pesos, you know. But it just sucks because it's like, man, like it just sucks, you know, especially for tourists taking advantage.
For tourists, it definitely charge you like $100, $200.
Like if you don't look the part, then you're fucked.
Yeah. I was wearing a fucking.
Basically, don't look like a tourist. Do I look like a tourist?
Yeah. We all look like tourists.
Yeah.
Like fucking fades and shit.
Yeah.
But like now, I've noticed, like we look a little bit more similar to them. Like, because a lot of people they're dressing differently.
Oh yeah, style's changing.
Yeah, so it's like evolving.
Oh yeah,
it's
definitely style would stick out for sure, but
yeah. And then our broken Spanish
is
people start talking.
That's the first thing they'll pick up on.
Yeah, you have to be very, very confident.
Yeah.
Dang, I'm not that confident in speaking Spanish.
Me neither.
Yeah, I do a lot of the talking because I have my little cousin like,
Hell
los
yeah.
tacos de pastor, you know. Yeah,
uno
bust
taco.
Uno taco, please. Oh,
Uno tacado.
$55. Uno taco, $55. ¿Qué?
Okay,
No.
amigo.
¿Por qué? Why?
Okay, why?
Yeah, I want to go to Mexico so bad. I want to go to a different part.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, even to Cancun.
No.
Shit, we should go.
Go
I know it's
Cancun.
pretty Americanized because that's where like a lot of like retirees.
Fucking beautiful though. I want to
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when a lot of retirees go. So it's pretty Americanized. But I mean, shit. I
I'm
think
down.
it'd probably be like where we have like the easiest time.
Yeah. Yeah, there'd be a lot of shit to do out there too.
Mm-hmm.
I also want to go to like the pyramids, you know, see
Oh,
the
yeah,
pyramids.
The Mayan pyramids.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if one of us has at least some like native ancestry
Oh, yeah.
in us.
My grandma, from what I've been told, she is like a bunch of native, and then my grandpa as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
So,
you
yeah.
definitely have some in you.
Yeah, my dad, he definitely has some because, though, like my face is
Mhm.
like, kind of from like the Mayan culture, like I don't know, like
Yeah, it's the build of it and stuff.
yeah. And then I have like my mom's side is like Spanish,
Oh, yeah.
Spaniard people.
Mm.
I think Chávez is from Spain.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
That's
It's funny.
crazy.
crazy.
It's funny. I get a lot of. It's happened to me a lot. I get a lot of people thinking I'm from like Mexico.
Mhm.
Like I always get people that think I'm from what's it called?
Naga.
Naga. Yeah. All the time, I'll get people like, "Oh, you're from OJ." I'm like, "No, like no, you look like somebody I know from OJ." And I'm like, "Okay, I'm not." But like one time, this dude, I was at a job. He's like, "Oh, amigo, you from OJ?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "Man, you look like someone that would be from OJ." I'm like, "Thanks, I guess."
Appreciate it, yo.
Appreciate it, but
Where's your family from?
my grandpa, he's from a little village outside of OJ. My other grandpa on my mom's side, I'm not sure where he's from, to be honest. I would assume around the same area, to be honest, because I've like my tío, his Spanish. It like has the way he speaks it sounds a lot like from the area, so I'm assuming it would from probably there around the area too.
I think both of my like on my dad's side, I think both my grandparents I think they're from Chihuahua.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. But I think my grandma, I think she was born here but raised there. So she has like dual citizenship.
Oh, hell yeah!
But she I think they're I fell off
Glasses
again.
broke.
Fuck it, monocle time. But yeah, I think they're both from Chihuahua. But from my mom's side, I have no idea. I think they're both American though.
American ass.
Because my grandma on my mom's side, like I think she's like, you know, Mexican American, like raised right, like first gen, right? I think her parents were immigrants. She was like a first gen.
Yeah.
But my mom's dad, I don't call him my grandpa because I've seen him like one time, right? And he's like from what I did meet him, he's like a deadbeat, so I call him my mom's dad.
Mm.
For all I know, he's from fucking I don't know Baja California. For all I fucking know, because I don't know shit about him, and I don't plan to find out. But fuck
Yeah.
it.
My
My
dad. Who are you?
No, you can go.
So my dad's from like Lázaro Cárdenas, Michoacán,
Mm-hmm.
and my mom is from Santiago. Like, it's such a small. It's not even a town.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's pretty close to this town called Santiago Papasquiaro
Mhm.
in Durango.
Mhm.
You gotta like fucking drive in the middle of nowhere just for a long ass time just to get there. It's like a little farm. My grandpa, he has a farm there, and he just when I went there, I was so bored. I was like, fuck, what am I gonna do? And I remember I learned how to lasso so fucking good, like, cause all we would do was just lasso me and my cousin. Shout out to Alondra. We just be fucking lassoing, trying to get the cows or the horses, and I was too scared to ride a horse, cause one of my uncles had a horse there, and I remember he had 2 horses there, and every time I tried to pet him, he'd like try to bite me, like fucking try to bite me, like, Jesus Christ! And there was one that was like a wild horse, and they were teaching the horse how to, like, walk with
The stir or whatever.
yeah, and he was just fucking running around in circles, going crazy, and my uncle's like was holding him, and the fucking horse just slipped on this like little rock. I was in there and just fucking ate shit, and he was like kind of like relaxed because like I guess the horse, the horse, the horse so embarrassed. He was like, "Damn, bro, like I just ate shit in front of you." Like, damn, you gotta chill out. Fuck, dog, my bad. And I also remember like, so in that time, very fucking ugly. I was around the time where I was like throwing over 300 and some pounds, and had a baby face. And I remember there was one of the girls that lived there. She's like, "Ooh, American?" Ha 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 ha. So she was like trying to get at me. And I was too scared to do anything, man. I was like, "What? You kid? Keep us so."
a kid.
Yeah, I was a little bit. She wasn't bad. I was like, maybe, but I was kind of scared. But yeah, I just learned how to fucking lasso, and that was about it.
That's awesome though.
It was cool.
That is pretty badass.
Oh, also when you had to take a shit, in this fucking
Outhouse.
outhouse out there. So it was like about 15 to 20 feet away from the house. Cause the bathroom inside there was like 15 people. We were all staying there, and the fucking toilet like inside would always be like occupied. Mm-hmm. So nobody wanted to go outside. And I was like, fuck, I gotta take a shit so bad. Like, damn. And I remember the first time I took a shit in there, it was like in the middle of the day. And I remember like there was a bunch of fucking flies everywhere, like just trying to move. It was like trying to shake the flies off of your asshole. Because I'd be like, having to move every like 3 seconds, just trying to get the flies off my butt. And like I remember like pooping, and then just like the fucking splatting sounds it makes when it hits the floor. I was like, ew, it's nasty.
That's crazy.
It is nasty.
And then you just gotta like throw the toilet down there, and then the cows like are 5 feet away from there. Yeah. But one of the scariest times was it was the middle of the night, and they're always like, like brujas, witches, for you white people out there. They like would be owls supposedly.
Oh, yeah.
And they every time we would come back from like in the middle of the fucking night, the owls would always be standing on those those barbed wire fence. They'd always just be standing there looking at us, and then they'd be flying over again, and then just like plan up like 30 feet ahead, just watching us go by, and then do the same thing.
That's creepy.
And I remember I was going out there, and they're like, "All right, be careful, like la brujas," and like, they're trying to fucking scare me. And I remember like I'm looking at the outhouse. It's like 2 in the fucking morning, and I hear and I look behind me, and there's like 10 fucking owls just right there next to the outhouse, and I'm like, okay. Like, do I really need to take this shit, or should I just go back inside? I was like, fuck, I've been waiting for so long. And I remember like I was walking up to it like very, very slowly, like, and I remember that all the owls just started making like a little noise, and I was like, oh fuck this, bro, I'm leaving. Like, I don't gotta take this shit that bad. Like, I might have shit myself on the way going back to bed, bro, because I was so scary. I was like, all right, I believe it now. Cause fuck, dude.
I met a bruja one time.
You did?
Yeah. It was because my grandma, she knows a lot of weird ass people, right? Yeah. Like like dad lore, mom lore, and shit, right? Yeah. And like grandparent lore. Like my grandma, she knows all kinds of fucking people, right? I just don't get it because she never leaves the house. But she knows a bruja, right? But apparently, according to my grandma, she's not one of the evil ones. So I don't know what that's supposed to. She's a good witch.
Get you the egg and rubs it on you.
Yeah, she like apparently according to my grandma, she's like this bruja. she like offers like fortunes and like she tries to be her best, but like at the same time it's like she's still kind of a witch, right? And one day my dad was like, "Hey, mom, could you just watch little Hector for me while I go work?" And I was like, she's like, "Sure." So I was over at her house, and then she's like, "Hector, I gotta run some errands." I was like, "Okay." We go to the bank, we go to the grocery store, we go, 3 different places, and I was like, whatever. And he's like, I gotta stop by my friends real quick. I was like, okay, do you want to come inside? And I was like, sure. She's like, she got toys for you, Hector. I was like, okay. So I was playing with like these weird ass dolls, right?
Voodoo
Right?
dolls.
And I was like, I was like,
Some kids floating in his
I-
house. What the fuck?
like, you ever like play with toys that you don't recognize? You're like,
Fucking
right?
Buzz Lightyear.
Like you're used to like certain toys. You're like, oh, I love Legos and shit. But when you go to someone's house and they have like Mega Blocks or just like
Off brand.
yeah, you're like, so when I was playing with like those wooden toys and the and those fucking dolls, I was just like, I don't get it, right? So I was just chilling in the living room, and then like when my grandma came back from her room, like they were talking about something in Spanish, and then like Bruja was just staring at me, and I was like, "Hi, I'm Hector," and she was all like, "Is this your grandson?" And she's like, "Yeah, it's my grandson." He's like, "He has something special about him. Can I take him to my room?" And I was like,
Whoa!
and like, yeah, I know telling the story, it's like, yeah, he's
Big Dit's
special.
back in town.
Yeah, well, I was a kid, bro. And I know it sounds fucked up. It sounds like pedophilic, right? But when we go back there, she like gets like this sage, I think, and she's like, she's like, my grandma was in the room, right? So it's not like she took me there alone, right? And she was like doing this like thing on me, like I don't know, reading me, right? And she's like, he has a natural protection against spirits, right? And I was like, okay. I was like, okay, right? And she was like, he's gonna be a strong boy one day. And I was like, okay, right?
Just a kid, like, what's
I was like,
going
I don't
on?
know what the fuck that's supposed to mean, but then my grandma was like, I knew you were special. I was like, okay. I didn't understand it at all. I
the
thought they were-
chosen one.
I don't know. I was like, I think they're just weird.
You're the spirit walker.
But at the same time, now that I think about it, maybe that's why I'm a good luck charm.
Yeah.
Because nothing bad ever happens around me. Every time I leave a party, that's when it always goes wrong. Every time I'm not at a party, it goes wrong.
Yeah, it's true.
Could be. Yeah.
Good luck charm.
I
Put
bet,
a
if I,
spell on you.
I bet if I wasn't there at the ghost town, y'all would be like under a basement right now.
Heck yeah. That's funny. Yeah, man. That stuff's real, man. It's creepy. Ghosts and stuff. We take it the extra mile. We're like,
We should get a Ouija board and try to summon.
No.
Kurt Cobain, can you hear
Kurt
me?
Cobain.
I was about to say Carl's Weathers.
Hey, let's do it. Let's do it. You get punched in the
There is no
face.
tomorrow.
Get punched in the face by a ghost. That was
That was
that was
him.
him.
I mean, shit, I'm down for a Ouija board, but like,
I'm not.
I'm scared. My mom's gonna be like, "Why the fuck you open the door?" I'm like, "I'm sorry."
I mean, I would only do a Ouija board if everyone understands how to work it, and like we actually respect the fuck out of it.
Bro,
know?
use your good luck charm
Like
down.
if you went there for like, hey, Cthulhu, you know what I mean? Like being dumbasses with it. That's one thing.
Look, if we went deep into the paranormal shit that we're talking about, I would maybe try it.
Yeah.
But I just growing up, it's not.
I don't.
fuck with
Yeah,
it. It's not
me
fucking
neither.
with it,
I'm
man.
like,
Okay, we can start because I think Ouija board is like too deep. Like we can start safe with like a spirit box.
that's
I've
a
seen
spirit
those fucking
box.
things where like people. So there's. I was watching the Sam and Kobe episode where they one of them gets blindfolded and he puts on like music and fucking these other headphones so he doesn't hear anything.
Yeah.
So he's kind of like laying there, just kind of in like a little trance, and this other guy. He's asking the spirit questions, and the other guy that's like blindfolded, just hear nothing. He's like, outside. Just like saying whatever the ghosts are saying.
Yeah.
And they're just talking to ghosts, and it's just just wonder what the fuck is real. Like,
Yeah.
cause I saw this one episode where they were at the Conjuring house and they were like talking to their dead relatives, the people that they didn't know about, like great grandparents and grandmas, and like. Nobody knew like the nickname of the grandma and like the family members. So it was like I wonder like if probably there maybe is an afterlife.
Oh yeah, I
was
think so.
I mean, what the fuck? I don't necessarily believe in God, but like I believe there's something out there, like
A higher
there's
power.
something like bigger than us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to believe so.
Yeah.
I would like to, especially to believe that there's like an afterlife for like
Yeah.
people. Like I would like to believe there isn't heaven and hell because there's so many evil, despicable, horrible people in the world that if they just got away with it in the end by like peacefully dying in their bed, like that wouldn't sit right with me. Like even if like you get away with all the horrible shit you do on Earth, right? And you die peacefully in your bed. I feel like your spirit, goes damn to hell, and you're like you don't get away at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Get
then,
that reckoning.
if you're a good person, or at the very least you try your best to be, at least you're like, hey, you did good. Come up here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wonder, like, say there was a heaven. I think there is, but like, you're there for all of eternity,
Mm-hmm.
and people like God gives you this option to continue like living there,
Mm-hmm.
just go like just
fade away.
just fade away into nothing.
Maybe.
Because
Shit.
like
I think after a certain while, I would like to do that.
Yeah.
I just want to, because it's basically like immortality,
yeah,
And I feel like if you're, you live so long, you've like basically tried
Everything.
You're just like, man, I either want to restart
Yeah.
or just end it.
yeah. You guys ever watched The Good Place?
Oh yeah.
That
No,
show,
I never watched it.
Oh, this,
Yeah.
It's
It's
about,
ending.
It's
Ending's
about
crazy.
heaven, right?
Huh?
It's about heaven, right?
Yeah, heaven and hell.
Dang.
So like they spend this whole time like everybody goes to hell because everything they're doing now everything is wrong.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, trying to eat organically. Oh, like the soil or the water or this, but there's always something bad that you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So nobody would go to heaven for like nobody went to heaven for like what, like 30 years,
Mhm.
20 years, and they were like, what the fuck is going on? And they tried fixing it, and like once they got to heaven, like all the people that were there like were like kind of stupid
Mm-hmm.
because they didn't have to do anything. Like they're just living, they're just like fucking
Doing nothing.
yeah, doing nothing. Like they already did everything because
Mm-hmm.
You live life to its fullest, you know.
yeah, and up there you can do whatever the fuck you want.
And it's like once you do everything, then
They're just like bored and
because that's one thing a lot of people I've heard like, oh, heaven's gonna be boring. Because if you think about it, in the Bible or even like in general, there's not gonna be death. So kiss Call of Duty goodbye, kiss hunting goodbye, kiss anything related to death bye. Anything that's not good for you. So like obviously alcohol, probably not gonna be drinking. It's
wine.
like wine.
Hey, Jesus turned.
Yeah. So like I don't know. Maybe heaven is gonna be boring as fuck.
I did saw that one scene from The Good Place where it was like, I don't understand. I live my life as sin. He's like, he looks at like the catalog, right? And he's like, see, I bought this flowers for my grandma. It's like these flowers belong to a corporation who practice like fucked up practices, and he supports them. And it's like, but this guy in the 1500s, who's like the last person to go to heaven, he was like, he bought flowers. He picked flowers from the ground and he gave them to his grandma. See, I did the same thing. But it's like his is worse
Yeah,
because
it's connected to something more worse.
I was like, damn, that's fucked up.
That show really made me think about like, wow,
Yeah, what life is about.
yeah. When I found like I used to be so scared of the thought about death.
Oh yeah.
I still am to this day. I'm like imagine I'm like oh, nothing. Like I want there to be something, but it's like fuck. Like I just
Yeah.
nothing. I can't imagine. I'm like what the fuck, dude.
It just fading away, dude.
Yeah, I remember just like being like showering, being in my own thoughts,
Mhm.
and just like getting this fucking sense of like, I would get so anxious. I'd never be like fuck, like I'd be like trying to move, and I'd be like what the fuck, like I want to run away, and then like I'm like, running away's not gonna do anything.
Oh yeah.
It's not
No.
gonna solve anything. I'm gonna still feel that same way.
Oh yeah.
So I calm myself down, I relax, and then it's like okay, just try to see life, live
Oh
it,
yeah.
be happy, enjoy the time you
Heck
have
yeah.
here, and just make the most of what
What time you
your
got?
highest potential.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why like I really kickstarted this YouTube channel. Like fuck it, like
Yeah.
why not put my all into just seeing like what happens. Like
Exactly, man.
try it out. And I want to like take that same thing to everything I do.
Oh yeah.
That's because I remember like this same around the 30th of January.
Mhm.
I went into surgery for my appendix and my hernia,
Mhm.
and I remember like just waking up and I was like, "Fuck!" Like I didn't remember anything. Like I felt like a zombie. I was like, "Ugh!" When I woke up from the fucking what is it called?
Putting it just under it.
Anesthesia.
Yeah, put me under, anesthesia, and that made me think like, "Fuck, what would I be like? What death is like? Just nothing."
Nothingness.
And I started thinking a lot more about like death, and I was like, "Fuck, dude!" I started getting anxious, and I had nightmares, and I was like struggling for a while because I was like, "Fuck, like, what the fuck, dude?"
Yeah, it's
and I
just
couldn't do
weird.
anything. Like, I couldn't work. I couldn't get out of bed because I was stuck. Because like every time I would get up, it would hurt me so bad. Like right here, I had a hernia right here,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
my
yeah.
appendix. You have it right here. They removed it, and I had all these fat ass scars on there. And just going to the toilet or just doing anything, it hurt so bad.
Yeah.
And like just sitting there at night, like, I was like fucking thinking so much about death, and I was so scared, and I was like, fuck, what is it gonna do for me just sitting here thinking about it, worrying? I should be out there just doing whatever the fuck I want, like living my life to the fullest, do your full potential.
Heck yeah.
There was this quote that Denzel Washington, I believe, said. He said, "Imagine you're on your deathbed, and all the ghosts of like the most amazing things you could have done, like fucking doctors, actors, fucking just anything, were right there saying you could have brought us to life, and like you could have made this a reality, but now you're just nothing. You're gonna die, full of regrets." And I was like, "Fuck!" Like, it made me think, like, just fucking do it. Do it, dude. What do you have to lose?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so that made me like. Just flip a switch and just
it's like, go. And it's funny you say it because it's just like a switch going off in your head.
Yeah.
Like the whole death thing I get because me personally, like when I was younger, I grew up in a religious household, and it's hard because it's like you're raised this way to believe this way, but as you grow up and you start learning your own way, you're like, fuck, am I wrong? You know?
Yeah, you start questioning things.
And I realized at a young age, like, I'm not scared to die. Like, I feel like you said, I agree with that statement. Like, life is yours, so make something of it. I think that there's opportunity everywhere. And I remember in high school when we were talking about this, the podcast. I remember before you left, you were like, I want to do something like this. And I was like, we got to, bro. And it's like, I feel like ideas, like it's like the whole thing about legends. Like, oh, people die, but legends never die, you know? And I think that's why, like, when people, like, become famous and stuff, I think it's good. You know, I think that's what part of life is being your full potential, but also like not getting lost in your craft because you look like Elvis, for example, one of the greatest like musicians, singers ever. Yeah. But then he got lost in his craft. Yeah. He started gaining weight, and there's nothing wrong with that, but he started going unhealthy habits, drugs, alcohol, and it's like those things are great. Like they're seeds of life that you can partake of, but again, you just can't let yourself get lost because if you get lost in your craft, you forget the passion. Yeah. Like, I think one thing I learned, especially with life.
Comfortable. Like,
yeah. That's the thing I don't like is getting comfortable because when you get comfortable, you get stuck. And I hate that. Like me recently, I've been trying to look for a job and I'm scared because I don't want to get stuck. Like, I wish we could do this every single day and make millions off of it because it's different. There's potential to change and do a lot with this, but having to go to work, do it 9 to 5 every single day. I did that and I got stuck.
It's scary to think about that. Like, you're just staying there. Like, one of the biggest things that I'm having issues, like, I could get a job in the fucking oil field right now, but I'm like, fuck, like, what if I get comfortable? I don't want to get comfortable doing that. That's one of, like, that's a big fear of, like, I don't want to get comfortable in that position. Like, I want to do other shit. Like, I want to make money, but I also, like, don't want to dedicate my entire life just to that.
Working. And that's the thing I hate is in this old generation, oh, mijo, you need to work your ass off. And then when you're, like, they want to raise the retirement age to 70.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We're going to be dead.
No, like, why would you want to do that? Like, life, the thing is, we're stuck in this corporate cycle where life is just about making money. That's not how life is. Now, you know how they say live like Jesus? Okay, you look at what he did. He traveled. He taught the word, which was good information, you know? Like, regardless of, like, all the God stuff. He taught love your neighbor, be kind. And you look at his lifestyle. Like, he may have died at 33 for what he believed in, but he didn't have a job. Now, he was a carpenter for a little bit, which shows, hey, you got to work a little bit to get what you want. But, like, with life, it's like, you're not supposed to be stuck in these things because that's what happens with celebrities. They get stuck and they forget. Like, you ever see how celebrities, how they're like, oh, they forget how to act human because they're so used to being up here? Mm-hmm. You're not supposed to get stuck up here. You're supposed to be stuck where you're at, but in a better place. Yeah, like, and that's the thing. Like, you can't get stuck because once you do, and I've been stuck, you forget, like, who you're supposed to be. Like, as a kid, you're watching different types of things. As a kid, I want to be Lego Ninjago. I wanted to be a Power Ranger. I want to be a Spider-Man. That's the thing. You're always supposed to want to change because change is good. Like, your environment, your energy changes.
It may be so scary, but, you know, it's good to do it, man.
And that's the thing. I feel like I believe in reincarnation. Like, people always tell me, Jesus, you have a really old soul. I think because my life, I'm not done, you know? Mm-hmm. I want to read, like, one thing right now, if like one of my fantasies, I want to be a rock star. That shit would be so awesome. Be on a stage. It just sounds awesome, you know, like, and I feel like, you know, like, for real, no, you're good. And that's the thing is like, yeah, getting stuck is so scary, you know, like, I know you got to make money to live, but it's like, man, like, the idea of just, like, me, I like the idea of running away and living in the woods in a cabin, you know, because, in the mountains, because it just sounds so real. Mm-hmm. Like, you, like, coming home and, like, doing all this stuff is great, but it's like,
living the life of the outdoor boys.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. That'd be badass.
Like, living to your full potential would be great. But I think that with all these distractions we call in life, like, that's why, like, you see people back in the day, like, oh, I'm a rancher. And they, like, man, I fucking love ranching, man. It's my shit. Oh, I do this. Oh, I do that. Well, now we're just, like, with this generation, I guess, as time goes by, we forget what we're passionate about, you know? Like, I asked my grandpa what made him happy, and he's like, I don't know. And I'm like, I don't want to be like that. You know, I want to be able to be like, man, I'm happy with what I do. Because, to be honest, every job I've done so far, I've never been happy doing. And it sucks because the things that make me happy. Because one thing my parents are like, oh, what makes you happy? It's like, the things that make me happy aren't going to make me money. It sucks because, like, I have a friend who's an art major. And it sucks because, man, he loves art. But, like, let's be honest. Once you get that degree in art,
difficult to make money.
You're not going to be able to make money. Oh, I'm going to sell paintings. It's like, it's going to be hard, though. And again, like, yeah, you got to put the work in, but, like, why should you put so much work when it should be easy, you know? Like, that's why I like the internet, though, because, like, what we're doing right now, it only takes us a couple hours of time out of our day to do this, but it's like, I don't want to spend those couple hours. I want to spend days doing this.
Yeah, I just fucking would love that.
Like, I hate the fact that, like, oh, people are like, oh, if you love it so much, working up. But it's like, once, like, it sucks because once you get a job, you have to put your passion to the side.
Yeah.
Oh, save up for it. It's like, but you're always saving. You're always saving. And what's the point? What is the point? Like, and that's the thing I'm scared of is I hate cycles. I don't want to get stuck. Because I don't want to be like one of the robots who are content with, yeah, I worked with the oil field for 50 years and they fired me and they're not giving me like a package for retiring me. They just fired me. It's like, I don't want to get stuck.
Carmen Darren.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to be a corporate robot who's content with, oh, yeah, you want to go to work? That's it. Work. And that's the thing, like, even he's seen it when my life was stuck in a cycle. I'd come home, fall asleep, wake up for work the next day. I wouldn't even eat. I wouldn't even eat.
Too. You told me how I was like that too.
Yeah, you just get into the cycle. You're like, fuck. Like, and it sucks because after a while, like, you can start telling when people are getting affected, you know? Like me, man, dude, I lost a lot of weight. I mean, I'm already skinny as it is, but mentally I was, like, hating my job. I remember I'd cry before I'd go to work because how much I hated my job. And it's like, it sucks because life isn't supposed to be this way. It's just due to generations. And again, not blaming them because life is what it is, but I feel like at some point people should really learn to put their feet down and be like, hey, yeah, this isn't how we're supposed to do it. We're spending too much time working when in reality we should be spending more time talking and living. Yeah. That's why, like, moments like this are really good because people get to be what we were created for as humans, not robots. Because, again, like, that's why I love animals too. Like, I have such a strong connection with animals because I look at a dog and it's just a dog. As humans,
they're sinless.
Oh yeah, as humans,
they're so happy. Like, if you're depressed, mad, or whatever, they're always happy. They're
happy to
see you. They just want to cuddle, have fun.
And that's the thing is, like, we're not supposed, like, we're animals. Humans are animals, and we're supposed to be that way. We're sophisticated beings, you know.
I also hate when people are like, we're not animals. It's like, dog, look at us. Like, what do we have that animals don't? You know what I mean? It's like the only thing we have over animals is our consciousness and our intelligence. Like, but I'm pretty sure that in a few, maybe even 1,000 years, like, they'll probably get in the same level of intelligence. You know what I mean? It's gonna happen.
Yeah, that is crazy, man.
Life is crazy, but it's beautiful, man.
It is.
I hate life, but I love it.
Yeah,
like,
the beauty and the struggle, man. Like,
hell yeah. Like, I'm thankful for all the bad things that happen to me. I know a lot of people are like, what the fuck? But it's like, I think
it shapes you into who you are.
Yeah, you know, like
character development.
Character development, man. Like, it happens like a truck. Trust me.
My late rent arc.
Yeah, for real. like stressing over bills and stuff sucks, but it builds character. But I think those are unnecessary like stresses.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, like back in the day, oh, I just gotta give Todd this year's worth of crops and I should be good, and I'll own this property for generations, just for McDonald's to be built there 10 years later. It's like, but yeah, life is awesome. It's beautiful. I love love. I'm so in love with love. It's like, it's amazing. I don't have it yet, but I'm so in love with it. I'm so in love with it.
You know what I started doing a lot is like just appreciating everything. You know,
Oh yeah.
I would go for drives, like, and just park somewhere and just sit there and just not even be on my phone, just chilling there, just looking out, just being like, damn, bro, like, I'm alive, like I'm living, I'm good, I'm not struggling, like, this is life is beautiful.
Oh yeah.
And it may not be like that for lots of other people, but I'm like, it's pretty fortunate, like, we got to be alive.
Oh yeah.
Imagine all the people that you can't even comprehend how many people weren't
alive,
born.
yeah, who weren't get to have the
We didn't
opportunity.
get this. We got the lottery. It
Oh,
may
yeah.
be hard, but remember, we are there's billions and billions of people, but every single person is unique.
Oh yeah.
Every single person is unique. Like, if you're like one of the best things I can say it is, you're trying to find somebody like your ex, but you won't. Why? Because every
Everybody's
single person is
different.
unique. Everybody is
Mhm.
different. You may find some of the same characteristics, some of the same things, but it's not going to be the same because
Yep.
everybody's different.
Yeah.
And like, just seeing that, like, just taking a moment and just appreciating this is like, you have to do it, man.
Yeah.
Like, I'd go out a lot alone in this when I would live in San Francisco and California. I'd go out to San Francisco, just sit there, just for hours, just sitting there, just appreciating this, because it's like, it's just so fucking beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And taking time away from like social media, because all that is like, oh,
Distractions.
money, like, oh, I got this, I got that, like, you know, just like, that's why I post a lot on social media, but I post myself like singing, dancing, making stupid videos,
Being you.
like, yeah, being me. That's who I am.
Yeah.
The person you see on there is me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
put on a fucking act.
The guy joined the Taliban.
Yeah.
Huh? You see all those lives I live, bro? This is like, you
Yeah.
have to take time and appreciate this, because
Yeah.
it really is precious what we have, and like meeting people along the way and just having fun, bro. It's
Yeah, because that's all life is. That's all life needs to be, is
Yeah.
having fun. And because again, we're animals. We are meant to be around other animals. That's the
Yeah.
thing. Like, I get there's some people who don't like being around people. I get that. I respect that. But me, I love being around people. Like, one thing about me, I hate being alone. Like, I hate it. Like, oh my god, it sucks. I would, like, it just.
But yeah, back to what I was saying.
It's
It's
not
recording.
even
It is recording.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
Oh. I just didn't see the thing, so I was like, okay.
Oh, that's why I said talk. It's just recording.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's okay. But yeah, man, it's like, you have to take some time and just appreciate, like, that you're alive. Appreciate the people around you, and achieve your goals. Like, try to do more. You know, that's why I'm really trying to pursue this shit, and it's gonna get hard.
Please see it going somewhere. Like, once we, you know what we should do? First off, I'm gonna buy some like soundproofing for this room, right? So that way, like, the audio is better. And then once we find a software where we can record like all types of mics, we'll get like, I said we should get at least 3 mics, right? So that
Yeah, I think we should minimize it to a couple people,
yeah,
and until we get mics. 'Cause
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
because sharing is it can get a bit overwhelming.
Yeah, and then when you're listening to the,
Yeah,
it sucks. But it's just, it's beauty in what we're doing right now. Like, we're learning.
it's part of the culture.
Yeah, it's not perfect, but I'm learning as we go, guys. I'm the fucking editing. I'm learning. You know, it's a long process to fucking edit.
I can't wait till the Alex experience becomes a thing, and then we review your old episodes. I'm
Yeah.
counting on it. 2028.
Yep.
The Alex experience.
4 years. We're gonna be looking back at this in 4 years. Can you lift up the flap?
Yeah, I was gonna say, because it feels uncomfortable.
Yeah,
There you go.
it's naked.
Hey, you think the Alex experience would take off?
The what?
The Alex experience.
The what?
The Alex
Oh
experience.
yeah. Alex experience. Yeah.
Instead of Joe
Hell
Rogan.
yeah.
Joe Rogan.
Hell
Hell
It's just
yeah.
the Alex
Yeah.
experience.
But yeah, man, life is crazy. I think
It's cray cray.
It's cray.
Loco.
Dab girl. But yeah, like it's fun because yeah, doing something like this with your friends, your homies, you know, it's fun because we as you can tell, we're all very different. Definitely, we're like a coloring book, the different pages, different colors. But that's the thing is, life is about connecting your colors to other people, and that's the thing is, it's fun. It is like this is what life's about. Love you guys. We're doing something. I know we're doing something good.
Just fucking
break my leg. But yeah, I know this is supposed to be because when you're happy, you do. When you're happy, you know you really do a lot. Yeah. I'm not crying. My eyes is just fucking bugging me.
Man, I remember I have so many videos from when I was young. Because ever since I was a little fucking kid and in middle school and before middle school, elementary school, I made videos. Like I would post them on YouTube. I know my channel. So fucking crazy, bro. I want to punch myself, dude. I did a hot Cheetos and Takis challenge with Valentina.
Every kid just starts somewhere.
What's in my mouth challenge? You ever seen it?
That's funny.
Oh my god! I even did I fucking did little reaction videos too to like other shit, and it was so stupid. And then you hear my little my puberty going through puberty voice like.
Welcome back to the Taki Challenge.
Oh my god! I even did this video. We're trying to eat a burrito as fast as I can. I'm like, oh my god! It's just. Oh my fucking god, bro! God. I want to kill myself.
That reminds me. This is so fucking dumb. So when I was a kid, I used to watch like ID Discovery and fucking Animal Planet. So of course I would always be exposed to like cryptid shit. And I remember they had this fucking UFO special. So my dumbass was like, I want to be famous. I want to record a UFO. But obviously you can't just go out and find one, right? So you know what my ass does? I was dead ass in this fucking room. Bed was like right here. And across the room was like an outlet, but had like a light on it. I think it was like a extension cord and had a light on it. So my dumbass picked up my phone, recorded it. Guys, that's a UFO.
That's funny.
God damn, that shit was so embarrassing.
Everybody starts somewhere. I remember when I was a kid, I wanted to make Lego stop motion movies.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
And I made one called Angry Birds, Angry Bird Lego, and I made like characters that look like the characters. I was so proud of it. It took like 100 fucking pictures, but you just see, just add like you do frames and shit, and there's a whole cinematic universe.
God damn.
And it was fun, man. Like I remember uploading it to YouTube. My mom's like, "Take that shit down. You got the freaking house and you have the backyard in the video." I'm like, "Who's gonna find it? Are they gonna know I'm over here?"
Over here, guys.
Some fucking random pervert ends up finding your house.
He's like, hello, is this Angry Bird versus Pig number one?
Lego
Productions?
Angry Bird Lego Productions? Yeah, you offend. Oh, I'm here to kidnap you. There's nothing like cringing about when you're a kid. I used to do it. Jesus, one of the most cringiest moments ever was I was so embarrassed. I was at a Walmart, and I was hiding in like the racks, and playing hide and seek with my sister. I remember a bra had fell on me. And it got stuck and tangled in like in my arms and stuff because I didn't know what it was, and I was like climbing through the clothes, and I got stuck and I fell at the rack with this bra around me, and these girls were laughing at me, and I was like, "Oh, I feel like a loser. The pretty girls think I'm a loser." I was like,
dude.
I always think about that. Like I'll be like in the shower, be like, "Fuck, I can't believe I did that."
I can't believe I was done.
You know what's the most embarrassing that ever happened to me in a store? You know the Albertsons right here on West County?
Yeah.
So you get to the store, and that's where we always go grocery shopping, right? So you get to the store, and you know that feeling in your stomach when it's just churning, and you're about to throw up. So you get to the store, like, "Dad, I don't feel good." He's like, "Come on, let's just go. It'll be real quick." And Dad has to go to the grocery section. He's like, "Dad, I think I'm about to throw up." I was like, "Okay, go to the bathroom." So you know how it's like from the grocery section, there's like a long middle section to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like going there. I'm like, "Come on, gotta make it." Halfway through, I'm like, "No, my legs gave out. I fell, and I guess all that motion." In the middle of the store, I ran to the bathroom and I was so embarrassed.
Oh god!
I was in there for like 30 minutes, and my dad was like,
"There's no like something they're not like throwing up in public."
And the worst part is I did it in front of like 5 people.
Oh god! Like what? Whose kid is that?
Ew, gross!
I was like,
"Fuck, dude."
And then it was funny is that like last year I got that perspective. I see the same thing, but from like the people who saw me, right? Like, cause we were in Synergy. I think we were watching Oppenheimer. Yeah, you were there, right? And I was drinking my drink and I ran out. I was like, okay, I'll be right back. Let me get a refill. And as I was leaving, I think that's when Insidious was in theaters too, right? And as I was walking my way there, this fucking lady runs out of the theater, fucking falls to the floor and throws up.
Oh god!
I'm like, oh god.
The movie was even that bad.
I know. I was like, oh my god. This is basically. That's basically what I did. Holding my drink, I was like, oh god. And I walked around her, got my drink.
Even pick her up.
Disgusting.
And like, there's hella people behind her too that saw it. I was like, oh god. And I walked around her, got my drink, and as I came back, it was all clean. I was like, damn, that worked fast.
Oh yeah, shout out to the Synergy Cleaners.
Yeah, that worked fast.
I haven't been in a minute actually.
We gotta watch a movie. You free later today? Let's watch a movie.
Today.
I mean, if there's I don't even think there's any.
I gotta go making cut another video, and I gotta go do this cabinet after this.
Hell yeah.
Honestly, I don't even think there's any good movies out right now.
Oppenheimer 2.
Up to
To the future. Oppenheimer into the future.
We're gonna go back and stop the bomb.
How old is Doc? He's very old.
Doc Hudson?
I see his Instagram. It's so
Doc
funny.
Hudson?
You see his Instagram?
No.
No? It's funny. He just has like a bunch of pictures of him like in some
Posing.
fresh ass clothes like
Like
support y'all.
Goblin.
Alright, here's what's out. ISS,
I don't know what the hell that is.
Argyle, The Beekeeper, Anyone But You, Wish,
Never
Wonka,
mind.
Night Swim, Migration, Trolls, Ironclaw. That one might be interesting.
Ironclaw, yeah. I wanna
Aquaman
watch
2,
it.
The Chosen, and The Boys in the Boat.
The Chosen's in my life.
So
Half of those, more than half, I've not heard of.
honestly, Ironclaw is the only one that sounds good.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Ironclaw.
Oh yeah.
I heard it's about like this claw made of iron.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's claw machines.
You should get ready to see Iron Man.
Post credit scenes, Wolverine.
He's like, I don't have cock. Build one. Robert Downey.
It's like he makes
Hell
it to
yeah.
his and it's like 2 inches. Class, guys.
I remember
Billionaire
speaking.
philanthropist,
Yeah, multi-billionaire philanthropist playboy.
playboy with 2
Hell
inch
yeah.
cock.
Hell yeah. And he's so rich.
Okay, who do you think? Alright, what were you gonna say? Actually,
No, you go. What are you gonna
it's
what I said? Come on.
which Avenger do you think was packing the most heat?
Fucking
Ooh,
Thor,
Hulk.
bro.
Hulk.
The Hulk?
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
but like normal. Like,
Thor, bro.
Oh, normal?
No, actually, Cap. He has like peak
Cap.
human cock.
Yeah, Cat. It
Homeboy.
has-
Get out of this Avengers, huh?
Yeah.
They
But
call,
then-
that's why they call him the first Avenger.
Wait, that don't make no sense.
I don't know.
That's why they call him Captain America.
Because captains have big.
But also, you know, remember when they took off Thor's clothes and everyone's like,
The girls, even the dudes are like, oh shit.
God damn.
So Thor's packing heat.
It's gotta be Thor. Okay, normal version, it's gotta be Thor or Cap. But I feel like Hulk, when he transforms, I feel like it's just
fucking poor
Them
Black
pants
Widow.
are holding the gates of heaven, man. Like,
God
They're
damn.
putting more. They're putting in overtime.
hell yeah.
So not
He has to
break.
pay his pants on a daily.
Damn, that's probably like his entire like whole arm.
Legit. His wardrobe is just purple pants that don't rip.
Yeah, yeah.
That's smart. All right.
Yeah.
If you could be any of the Avengers, who would you be? Iron
Hawkeye.
Man? Hawkeye.
No, I'm just fucking around. Iron Man.
I would be Nick Fury.
Nick,
I want an eye patch.
new word unlocked.
Nah, I would totally want.
Like, just for that reason, you want to be a fucking Nick
I
Fury?
would be fucking. Yeah.
New word unlocked.
New word unlocked.
Vocabulary
Motherfucker.
expanded.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker. What?
Motherfucker.
Like bad words would just sound even cooler
Even cooler, yeah.
in his fucking voice.
Ass
Yeah.
bitch. Nick Fury.
Nick Fury.
Nick Fury.
You guys ever
Fury.
watch Shaft?
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
What about the newer one?
I haven't seen it.
No, the newer one with him and
Yeah,
his
it's
son.
Ryan Reynolds. Isn't it too? No.
No.
Oh, and no, that's the. Oh yeah.
Bodyguard's wife.
Yeah,
or
the bodyguard's wife.
something?
Yeah.
Assassin's Hitman's bodyguard or something.
It's a good movie. I like it. Shaft.
He's a good actor, definitely.
Yeah.
He brings character, even though he plays the same character, he brings his
Yeah.
own attitude to it. Like Homeboy's Mace Windu, and he just plays the coolest characters ever.
Yeah. I was watching Tarzan the other day. Same guy.
Yeah.
And everything else. This book.
I think he has like the record for most on-screen deaths.
Holy fuck.
I remember the first movie. Like I was like, damn, like I haven't seen Nick Fury in any old movies. Nick Fury. What's his name?
Samuel
Jackson.
Nick Fury.
I haven't seen him in any old movies. And then I was watching Goodfellas.
Oh yeah.
And I saw him and I was like, what the fuck? That's him. And he just died right there. I was like, wow, that was fast.
Yeah, he's like the.
Of course.
I say he has like the record for most on-screen deaths.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Most swear words said in a movie.
Him, The Rock, Jason Statham, and Kevin Hart pretty much play the same characters.
Oh yeah. Freaking yeah. The
Jason
Rock.
Statham makes it work though. Low
Oh,
key,
yeah.
like he kind of like the same guy, but it's still cool. But The Rock and
Yeah. There's some people who kind of take like, what's his name?
Well,
He played Joker. What's his name? The weird
Jared
dude.
Leto?
Jared Leto. I feel like he
He's perfect.
tries to be weird. Like he's like I'm a method
he's
actor.
trying too hard to make it.
But he tries too hard. He's like, sending animal intestines to my coworkers. It's like, bro,
Honestly, I
that's
don't think
weird.
it's that. I think he tries too hard to be normal because he is a weirdo.
Yeah.
He is a fucking weirdo.
He looks up how to
Good
be
looking
human.
weirdo, man.
But going back though, I low-key don't think you could say Samuel L. Jackson plays the same character because Coach Carter is different than that guy in Django.
Oh, that's true. That
That movie's
Django,
good.
And the guy in Django is obviously different from Nick
That,
Fury.
that was a
That's
funny
true.
death. I'm not gonna lie. He
Yeah.
blows him up.
Django.
Fuck you, Django. That's a Django Unchained. Probably one of my favorite movies.
That was a great movie.
Leonardo
Drip,
DiCaprio,
bro.
the whole movie's like, yeah.
I know.
Welcome to
Did you-
Candyland.
Did you see the behind-the-scenes footage with like
He's like, I
Leonardo?
don't want to say it. I
No,
don't.
not that. He's like Django. Like the word was, I don't want to see you anymore. You don't. This is the seventh take, man. Come on, quit saying it. It's not in the script, man. We appreciate the improv, but it's getting too much.
Like
Yes,
that
sir.
one fucking the Harry Potter actor where he's walking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the word was like shut up or something. He's like
I'm like, bro.
It's like, bro, the line was, be quiet, man.
Homeboy living the character.
He's living it, fool.
Oh yeah, but movies are awesome, man. Like, let's be honest. Like, movies are cool.
Yeah.
Like actors, I give him credit. Like, what's a good actor? What's his name? He was in the Mummy.
Adam Driver.
Adam Driver. He's a good actor, yeah.
Mummy?
The Mummy, yeah. He did The Whale.
Jason Segel? No. Wait, no.
What's his
No.
name? He was in The Whale.
Fucking I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
He just made a big comeback.
Yeah. He was crying. He wears that cowboy hat everywhere.
Yeah.
Like,
He was-
take that
he was
damn
the-
hat off.
one of the original Tarzan. Do you remember?
Yeah, he's original Tarzan.
No.
George Clooney?
No, George, not George Clooney.
I have no idea
He's
who
a
the
good
fuck
actor.
you're talking about.
Yeah, let me look it up.
Robert Downey Jr.
Nope.
I like him. I like.
He's a
Robert
good
Downey.
actor. Oh, what's it called? Brent Fraser.
Yeah.
Brendan Fraser. He's a good actor.
You
Robert.
should have shown him a picture.
Oh yeah,
I
good.
still don't know.
this is a guy.
Wait,
Brendan Fraser.
let me see.
He's like in every like
Oh,
90s movie.
that fat ass. Okay.
Fuck you. He's
Yeah.
king, bro. Okay, if you could be any actor, what actor would you want to be?
Which actor gets the most pussy?
I would want to be Pedro Pascal, man. He's
Yeah, that's
cool,
actually
bro.
a good ass answer.
I'd love to
Yeah.
be Pedro.
He's daddy.
You know what? Oscar Isaac.
He's a good one too.
Ah.
There you
Ben
go.
Affleck.
He's a good
Damn it,
actor.
you guys get the good ones.
I just watched fucking Triple Frontier. You guys ever watch that movie?
Mm-mm.
Fucking watch it right now, dude. Oh, such a good movie. It's with Oscar Isaac, Pedro Pascal,
Mhm.
and Ben Affleck, and the guy who was he was in a motorcycle movie, The Mayans or something.
Oh yeah, him.
A motorcycle show. Yeah, that guy's badass.
Oh, the white dude.
Yeah, but honestly, you guys chose good ones.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
not gonna choose Ben Affleck. Like he's cool, but fuck.
You know, he could be Tom Holland.
Oh, bro, I'm Spider Man.
I don't know. Who
Okay, look, we'll do this. Okay, if we were each actors, okay, we had to choose for each other. What actors would we be?
Ooh,
I know who Romeo would be.
Who?
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, I could.
No. Ryan Gosling.
I could see him as Ryan Gosling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling.
He has very kind of
They
looks a
have
little
kind
bit
of
the
the
same.
same vibe, just
yeah.
like chilling in the back. Just
Drive.
Yeah.
let's see. I think you would be Oscar. Not Oscar. It's like Pedro Pascal.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. He is better.
We want me.
Mel Gibson.
You know what you are. You're that one Muppet.
You're Caroline's dad.
No, it was the
Caroline.
fucking, that interview when they were on the like Google's most like looked up answer
Oh
questions.
yeah.
He said, "You look like Oscar Isaac," but like he was talking about that one Muppet. Anyways,
Animal.
yeah, I don't know.
Animal.
You remember Ryan Reynolds so much, bro.
Ryan Reynolds?
Yes, your energy so like Like your comedy, just you're so you.
You're
You know.
Ryan Reynolds in Dwayne The Rock Johnson's body.
Hell yeah.
with a little bit of Nacho Libre.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Dude, yeah, you're definitely what's it called?
Jack
Jack
Black.
Black.
If,
Yeah,
if
I
Jack
still
Black
see
was an
myself as Jack
actual,
Black.
if Jack
I'm
Black was
actually Mexican.
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
If
He's
his
Mexican in my
if I-
book.
If his name was Jack Beaner.
Palero.
Jack
Hey, we
Negro.
could say I got the B pass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're all Mexicans here.
Latin men. They even said I was Pedro, so Latin. We are Latin men.
Latinos.
Latino.
Fuck.
I know.
I don't know.
I know people like. It's always been hard for people to like compare me to like celebrities
Yeah.
and shit.
You're Tom Holland.
Tom-
Actually, it's Andrew Garfield.
Me as Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield.
It's because I'm tall.
No.
Oh. But I'm not white or British.
Oi! No, I'm kidding.
Oh, bruv.
Mm.
I can take Andrew. I'll take Andrew.
He has a way with words.
Mm-hmm.
The way he expresses things.
Her lips were like espresso. I'm like, oh, that touched me.
Oh. Damn.
What's the
I'm
most
mad,
like
you got
romantic?
mad.
What's the most romantic thing someone's ever said to you?
Let me suck your dick while driving.
Yeah, that's pretty real. I would have like blushed. I was
Honestly,
like,
that's not romantic, but it's very sexy. But
hell yeah.
That's the most intimate.
that's
thing.
one of the most things I'm like, what? Fucking yeah.
Mine was she's like, can I wash your hair? I was like, what the fuck? Like, hell yeah.
Not. That's more like a non-sexual. What's a non-sexual and what's a
Okay.
that's
Sexual thing.
non-sexual?
Well, she
most
made it in a
romantic
sexual
thing,
way because she
and-
gave me a bath. It was awesome.
Oh.
Oh, I guess the most intimate thing you've ever been told and the most sexual.
Okay.
And also the most romantic.
Okay.
Oh, intimate, kind of the same.
Intimate's like a mix of both.
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta think about
Let me
that.
touch your
Sexual.
pito weight.
See, I can already think of the most sexual, but I gotta think about the other two.
Alright, you go first. So 3 of them.
God damn.
Most sexual was definitely the let me suck your dick while driving.
We need
Hell
to-
yeah.
I didn't even get asked. I was just like, just did it. I'm like, whoa. So that's the most sexual. Most romantic is fuck. I don't know. Most intimate. What would you say can describe as intimate?
Like,
Like,
I love you or
it
something.
doesn't
like
have
that.
to be like it's.
You're
like,
my
it's,
sunshine or some shit like that.
Intimate is like, it's okay. You got romantic and you got sexual, and then intimate is like
In the
mix of
middle.
both.
That's
Like,
that's a good take right there.
Like
Get that tattooed
yeah, it's like the Venn diagram. But intimate is just like
in the center.
yeah,
It's a mix of
it's
romance
like-
and love.
It's like when you're in love with somebody and you feel like that connection with them,
Mhm.
and then like that just feels intimate. It's
One
like
of the most like you've gotten like one of the most amazing people I've ever met, or like most caring person, or
Mm-hmm.
like because girls say I'm mostly like very kind of I don't fucking know. I'm very caring,
mhm.
very I don't know how to describe it.
It's good. Caring and protective.
So-
Like intimate, I guess like very like strong.
yeah.
I guess like it's very kind of
That's
like
good.
you seem like you could like pick me up, throw me.
God damn.
Put me against the wall, baby.
Yeah.
That's good.
So I guess for me, I guess the most sexual thing I've ever been told. I guess it's not that unique, but like I'm not gonna say names either. But a girl
Okay.
like basically whispered like "Yes, daddy" to me,
Oh shit.
right? And I was like, "Ooh, fuck, that did things to me, bro." Like it like because at first I didn't like that whole daddy kink,
Yeah.
right? But the second it happened to me, I was like,
Yeah, it's something really like and like when it's like kind of
I
a
felt so
sexual way.
powerful.
Hell yeah.
Like I felt like I could fucking rule the world.
Hell yeah.
Like, the most intimate thing I've ever been told. It wasn't by the same girl, but it was like so a girl I was really close to, and she goes, "I want you, I need you," right? And I was like, "Oh my god!"
Oh my! Also,
Hell
going
yeah.
back to that, like whenever you're teasing a girl, she's like, "I want you to put the."
Oh,
you
shit.
so bad, I'm like,
No.
"Ah, hold on, I'm not done yet.
Let me
Wait
do
a
some
little bit."
push-ups real quick.
Because I'm like,
Like,
we're going into a different kind of topic,
Hell yeah.
but like I don't want to give it to them just yet. I want
hell
to,
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wait a
I
little
want
bit
I
more.
want them to want me.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
like when a girl's like, just fucking put it in, I'm like,
Hey, whoa there.
not
I gotta.
yet.
I'm gonna romance you.
Just I think the most romantic thing I've ever been told was the setting was we were cuddling, right? And I was laying on her stomach like this, right? And her hand was going through my hair, and she goes, "You're my favorite boy."
Oh.
And I was like-
cute.
I was like,
Fuck, man, I want to be in a relationship.
Hey, that's cute.
I miss that. Just cuddling
Hell
and just
yeah.
having like, ugh, fuck.
For me, intimate. She said, I'll never forget this. She even made a TikTok about me.
Damn.
She said, "You were my fall," and she made a TikTok, and it was about things that remind me of her. And she's like, "Oh, like all I think about when I think of you is fall, like leaves falling, the brown color, the warmth."
That's beautiful.
And then the most romantic thing, I like for me, it was she was laying on my chest, and she was like, "I love your heartbeat," and I was like, "Oh, I wanted to
Wow.
cry." The most sexual thing, she's like, "Take your pants off," and I was like, "Ah!"
Damn.
Let me
Yeah.
see that cock.
Let me see that cactus.
Oh man.
Yeah, I miss those days, man. Well, I'm telling you, bro. When she told me I was her fall, she showed me like the TikTok she made of me. Man, my heart melted. I was like,
Man.
wow, like,
Dude, yeah.
because she was like, when I see flannels, I think of you. When I see the color brown, when I see like long fluffy hair, I think of you. Those are the days.
Damn.
I remember my ex made a TikTok about me, and like she used a song, I'd never forget it. It was Japanese denim. I was like,
Oh, that's a good song.
And I was like,
Stay
fuck,
with
dude.
me.
Huh?
Is it that song?
You're bending over. Fuck.
It's a good song though.
I love the song. But I was like, damn, when I saw that TikTok, I was like, I wanted to like low-key cry. I was like, fuck, like, that was
Damn, I'm about to bury this bitch.
Hell yeah, for real, man. It's just words have so much power. Like as
Yeah.
soon as she told me that, I'm like, feel like an angel.
Ooh,
I'm
bye.
thankful for my ex because I learned a lot. Like, fortunately, I was like too young. First relationship, I didn't really know too much,
Yeah.
and I learned so much from that relationship. And like, it's it's unfortunate timing, but that's how life
Heck yeah.
is. And I'm not like I'm thankful for her. It was nice that happened. It was a really good experience.
Oh,
Made
yeah.
a lot of good memories with the person.
Mhm.
It was nice, but gotta move on.
Yeah.
Gotta push forward.
I think that's the hardest part though. Like me, yeah, I agree. I'm so thankful for my exes. I'm sorry if I
Thank you.
yeah.
Next.
Thank you, ex.
No, thank you. Next.
And
Yeah.
any like future wives, girlfriends, like don't mean like we're not like
Obsessed.
it's just
Yeah.
like
But
it's
just
thankful
having
it made us
respectful-
to who we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're glad we learned.
Very respectful, like in a respectful way. Like
Oh yeah.
it shaped us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like, cause
Listen to the whoever man.
we're gonna be in like
Yeah.
hopefully a couple of years, not 10, 20 years.
I think the most valuable lesson I learned from my exes was don't beg for love, right? Because the second you keep going back and going off, keep going back and going off, like it's already failed. It's already doomed to keep repeating the cycle,
Yeah.
right? And if you just keep begging for love and you keep begging for certain types of love, then you're just like you already fucked up.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
if someone wants you, they're gonna, and you tell them like this is how I like to be loved, they're gonna do it.
Oh yeah.
Right? And like you guys heard that thing of like, oh, if he wants to, he will, right? Like you seen girls on TikTok, I'm like
Mhm.
if he wants it, or whatever. I forgot how it goes, but it's just like yeah, if they really love you, they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Right, and they're gonna do it how you like it to be done. So yeah, I don't beg for
Yeah.
love. That's why like my most recent ex, and I don't know if she watches these videos, but if she does, you know who you are. When she was like breaking up with me over like the most stupid thing ever, I was just like, all right, bye. Like I wasn't gonna fight for something that was already done.
Yeah, and imagine he
Oh, yeah.
continued, it would have ended up the same result.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Maybe hurt,
Like,
even
if I-
more hurt. Maybe.
Yeah,
Who
'cause
knows?
the thing is that that was already gonna happen. Like we were gonna break up way earlier, right? But I was just like kind of begging her, and then I was like, damn it, I fucked up. I shouldn't have begged, right? But I was like, it won't happen again.
Yeah.
And then when the time came, I was like, well, I mean, if you're really gonna end it over this, then goodbye.
Oh yeah. I think that's what sucks about love is it's so complex and how, like me, one thing I've noticed about all my relationships is man, like communication is, like it has to be such a prominent thing, and it sucks because it's hard to, but also like it's also has to be a team effort.
Yeah.
All my relationships, I think, due to bad communication, and on both parts, I'll throw myself under the bus too. It's like, hey, like again, any girl out there, I'm sure one of y'all watches this. I'm sorry for if I did too much. I like they say, you love how you like, I don't know how to say this, but like stuff you didn't get as a kid is how you love. Like me, I love physical touch. Like I love hugging and kissing because I never got that as a kid. I get attached quick, and I'll say that's a flaw, but like I get like one thing people tell me too. I fall in love too quick, way too quick. But it's because that's just who I am. You know, like I care too much. I love too much. And I hate the fact that like people see that as a bad thing. Oh, it's toxic. But it's like no, like I feel like, and again, some people, everybody loves differently. I respect that, but I'm glad I went through all my downs in relationships. You know, like I'm sorry to any girl out there that I've hurt. I made mistakes just like you have, you know, and I'm thankful for.
That's the thing of life, man. All
Oh, yeah.
all a learning process, bro.
Yeah, I'm just thankful for all the falls I've had because it's made me like trust me. Like girls I dated back then to girls I've dated now, different. Like, but yeah, like it's good because they teach you how to be better, and you can look back and always be like, hey, at least I did my part right. Hey, at least I tried my best, and that's it, you know.
Yeah. And my first relationship, like that was my first relationship ever.
Mm-hmm.
And like I fucked up a lot, like because there's things like growing up I was never like really told I love like love like that, never really showed love. It was like kind of like tough love, so it was a little difficult to show love in some ways, but I try my best to try to show it.
Mm-hmm.
And also like receiving like gifts or like getting flowers and stuff like that, never saw that growing up, so I was like, man, it's whatever.
Yeah.
And that's was like one of the things like I have to do that. Like when I remember I was like, oh, I saw that and I thought about you, but I didn't get it. I was like, oof. Like, now I'm like, what the fuck did I do? Like, that's fucked up. I can't just tell them like, oh, I was gonna get it, but I didn't. I would do that, and it would just like, it made me realize now, like, fuck, dude, like you gotta do better. Like it's simple gestures too, and
Oh yeah.
like communication. Like I remember like trying my best to try to express myself because I was always alone, always just by myself, just very quiet, just doing me. Nobody, I wouldn't really be around many people. I'd be alone most of my life because my mom would always be working. I'd moved over here, you know. I'd just be alone. So it was very difficult to express myself and to communicate how I felt.
Yeah.
And I was learning. Like I remember the first time I cried, it was like fuck, like Jesus Christ, dude. I felt so embarrassed, but also like it was nice. But just learning, man. I learned so much, and it may seem like bullshit to some people, like to that person, but I really like did learn a lot, like, and I changed a lot, dude. Like, fuck, you know.
Hello.
Hi. But yeah, man, love. It's like my first relationship was, it's crazy because I was learning and we were very young, you know. But like, you know, it's made me a better person.
Oh, same.
Made me a better partner. I haven't been in a relationship since, but I feel like, you know, I definitely know what I'm doing.
Oh yeah.
A little bit, not perfect, you know, still learning, but you know, it's like, fuck, I could have done this better, that better.
Oh yeah, I think that's with everything, you know, like we all have our falls and our problems, you know. Yeah. But hey, like I think that's what matters is hey, you did what you thought was right. Yeah. You know, and it takes time. Love is a freaking huge process. But as long as you love strong and love how you are and who you are, I think that's what counts, you know, because yeah, man, like that's like I'm just so in love with love. Like I want it so bad. And again, I know I'll get it one day, hopefully. But
it'll come when you least expect it, man.
Hell yeah, like it comes like a truck hitting you in the middle of the street.
Fuck yeah, and I'm a little dog.
Shout out to my ex, like getting on like
shout out to my ex.
Not like that, like I appreciate like everything, and I really learned so much. Like it was nice, you know.
Oh yeah.
But
no shout outs to any of my exes.
But like my new like if I'm talking to anybody new, like don't mean in a bad way. Like it's like in a, I don't know how to explain.
It's like in a respectful, like hello.
Respectful, like thank you. You made me.
I just came to say
hello.
White girl bop.
What's your favorite white girl bop?
Such a transition. White girl bop.
White girl bop. I love
You gotta put it on.
Okay. Oh, copyrighted though.
Yeah, we need a copyright strike.
It's for a couple seconds.
Oh, a couple seconds. Okay, got you.
Shit. Little transition.
Hell yeah. We're from London. What's your white girl bop?
Shit.
Bear with me, guys. Bear with us.
I got you. Here. Okay, ready?
Oh, hell yeah. Let me see. It's by Bee Gees, right?
It's Heart of Glass by Blondie. I freaking love that song. Like, I'm telling you, I turned to a little girl just, dancing in your room when that song comes on. One of my favorite songs.
It's a good song.
Let me think.
Oh, fuck.
So, okay. So I got like a basic, like white girl bop that everyone knows, and then like
Taylor.
one, yeah, it is. Obviously, it's Taylor Swift. But I got one that everyone knows, and another one again by Taylor Swift that's like a bit more cultured white girl bops. So here's the my basic white girl bop. Let me see it. Where is it? I just saw it. Style, as y'all know.
Okay.
And
Fuck.
for the cultured bop, I'm going to go with. It's called "This Is Me Trying."
Oh.
It's off her best album, in my opinion, Folklore. Hopefully, if any white girls see this, they just know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a hood classic. The
That's a
hood
hood-
counts will be bopping to that.
Oh yeah, I like how like all of it was just Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Just white women.
White women.
She is.
Shout out to
Shout out
white
white
women.
She is the white woman.
You know, I've never
What happened?
been with a white woman. Wait.
Let me think. Have I?
Went with one.
No, I haven't.
No offense.
Well,
No offense.
wait,
but
like relationship or sex?
whatever.
Yeah, I haven't been with the white woman.
I slept with one white woman, and I've been in a relationship with a half white woman. So
How'd that
I
go?
guess that's like 1.5. I guess.
Let me guess. Casserole every dinner.
Don't get me started on green bean casserole. I hate that shit so much.
White people, be better with your meals, okay?
That's some seasoning.
Some seasoning, please. Okay, salt and pepper don't make everything better.
No, at least I had some fucking tapatio.
Yeah, I've been with a half Mexican, half white.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
Been
been
with
with.
a black girl and Asian girl.
you
Oh,
been
yeah.
with the Asian girl?
Yeah.
How did that go?
Or
Wait, was she half
No.
black, half Asian? Or?
didn't do it. Just like. No, actually, no. Haven't been with them then.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but yeah, hey, we're looking at my Pokemon cards.
I've only been with Latin women.
Dang.
I've always wanted to be with the Asian female, but there's not a lot of those here.
Yeah, unless you go to the restaurants.
Like, what you want, noodle or
That
rice?
sounds fucked up.
Go to,
That sounds
go to
fucked
the
up, but it's true.
Go to San Francisco.
You want noodle or
Yeah,
rice? I want you, baby.
I want you.
I want you.
Konnichiwa.
I'm from Detroit, bitch.
Goddamn.
Fuck. It made it seem like I was collecting fucking cars. I was like, white women, black women.
I got the
Mexican
white
women.
car and the black-
I've been with Arabic women. I've been with South Asian women.
I would love to date an Arabic girl. There's these Arabic girls at New Tech. They're very pretty, or a
Oh,
Muslim.
yeah.
I'm not sure whatever their lifestyle was.
No
Whatever.
disrespect. No
Yeah,
disrespect.
yeah.
You know,
I don't know the term, but they're beautiful. You're very beautiful.
But one thing that's unfortunate about like Arabic and Muslim women, they can't date outside their culture.
Well, I'm gonna wear a turban.
Listen,
Assalamu alaikum.
this
Oh
dude.
yeah, call me Muhammad now, baby.
Muhammad's most common name.
I know this dude, but yeah.
Muhammad McLovin.
Yeah, unless your name is Mia Khalifa, they don't date outside their culture.
She's the exception.
Yeah, she's also banned from everywhere in the Middle East.
Shout out Mia Khalifa, man. You raised me.
You should be, hey, if you see this, you should come on the podcast.
Come on.
Oh,
We should
God.
at her.
Bro, I would freak out.
Mia!
Have y'all seen that one fucking video?
The
That guy in New
fat- the
York?
fat one?
Yeah.
Huh?
He's like, hey, if you saw Mia Khalifa, what would you do right now? That guy's like,
Oh.
man, I would smash the shoe or do all this shit. And then she walks up behind him. Hey. He goes, hey. Like all shy and
Oh,
shit.
Mia Khalifa,
I thought
please
you were
come
talking
on.
about this one where like it was like this is porn video where she fucked like a fan.
A fan?
or something.
Yeah, he- nerdy
yeah,
glasses.
that
It
was
was
dude.
so
He's
funny.
all nervous.
He's all, and she's just,
She's like,
So Mia, if you're watching this, please come on.
and who else did I tag? Lean beef patty. I tagged you. Come on.
Ooh.
I know we only get like. Actually, guys, run up the views. Come on, run
Come
up
on,
the
please.
views.
If y'all want celebrities on here, you gotta watch and tag and come on, please.
But one of the things is like transitioning from Mexican audiences to this is like it damages the views, but that's also how I stand.
Let's
how
get
it
Joe
started off.
Biden.
He'll fall asleep. He'll die in here. Huh? The border wall. And you ain't black.
There's moments where he gets on though. He's like,
But yeah, he's
You know, like, we're in a local elementary.
what's the script again?
what was it?
What was it?
Where's the closest elementary?
I'd rather get Donald Trump on.
That'd be cool. That'd be funny.
You probably deport us all.
We'd get a lot of views with that hoe on here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
You deport us all.
It's like, hey, Taco Bell,
Talk about it.
I'm telling you,
Talk about
I need the 2 keys, Hector. Give me the 2 keys.
the what?
The 2 keys. He's like, I gave you 2 keys. I want one back. Give you 2 keys.
What are you talking about?
In the 2 keys sector.
All right, guys.
Yeah, we
I
got.
think that's it for this episode. I appreciate you guys. I love you
Hell
guys. Go show love to everything.
Yeah.
Instagram's gonna be linked down below. My Instagram, their Instagrams, a podcast, a Patreon. Go show love to the Patreon.
Hell yeah.
I just made it. I literally just made it.
Go show love to the Pedro.
At Liquid Death.
At Liquid Death.
Mia
Oh,
Khalifa.
post for like a little thumbnail.
Okay. We locking.
I'm locked in.
Should we kiss?
No, heck, y'all 2 can kiss. I would just be like,
We'll kiss you.
no, God, no, please.
Yeah, guys. This is
Fuck
fucking
that.
the thumbnail. Wait,
Fuck,
whoa.
your parents watch this. They would make fun of me.
My dad, he commented on the video. He was like, he watched a little clip of Romeo saying, "I'm a 21-year-old virgin. I've never had sex. I should get women." He was like, "Man, you fucking pussies! I lost my virginity when I was 14. Come on, you little queers."
Oh my God.
My dad's a very old school Mexican.
Calling you out like you have sex, bitches.
I have to do a podcast where I gotta
Get your dad
I
on
wanna
here,
do
bro.
one with him.
That'd be fun.
He told me this story about how he lost his virginity.
Bruh.
It is it was so funny. Oh my God.
We'll do an episode we get all our dads in here.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, that'd be hard.
That would be hard.
My dad's like, I want to go on. He's like, I don't know what the hell I'm going to talk about.
Yeah, he'll just start give him a couple of beers before. Just
Yeah.
listen
I'm
to him
going
up.
to start laughing. My dad, he's going to be laughing his ass off.
Yeah.
I don't think my dad would do it. He's not the type to
No?
really. He's not really a yap session kind of guy.
I mean, I feel like if all the other dads were there, it'd be like, yeah, you know,
Maybe he'd do it,
talking.
but I don't know.
We'll do
I
like a
don't know,
grill
honestly.
episode with the dads.
Do they speak both languages or just one?
Yeah, my dad
Yeah,
speaks both.
my dad speaks both
Oh,
languages.
yeah, my dad, he kind of like dabbles, like, he's like talking in Spanish, and he's like, the wall, and then like, see, you know.
Spanglish.
Yeah, it is Spanglish. But yeah. Okay, guys. Bye, guys. I love y'all.